Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to our special space for learning English. My name is Jessica, and I have one important question for you. Do you understand English when you read, watch a movie, or listen to music, but when you try to speak, you feel blocked? If you say yes, you are in the right place. This channel is for you, the person who understands English but wants to speak with confidence. Here, we don't spend hours with boring grammar. We don't learn words that nobody uses. Here, we learn real English for real life. You will learn how to describe people, objects, and places. You will practice situations in the supermarket, at the airport, in restaurants, at parties, with friends, online shopping, and more. Imagine yourself traveling to another country and speaking English in the hotel, in the taxi, or asking for directions on the street. Imagine ordering food, asking for help, or making new friends, all in English. Yes, you can do this. Why does this work? Because I will teach you small, simple topics that you can use every day. When you practice with real sentences, your brain learns fast. English becomes natural. And I will also show you some special tips that many teachers don't teach. For example, how to use easy words like well, actually in conversations. Or how to speak alone at home to practice. Or how to make mistakes and correct yourself without fear. These small things make a big difference in your fluency. I want you to imagine your life in a few months. Watching movies without subtitles, traveling with confidence, making friends in English. This is not only about studying English. This is about living English. So, if you are tired of boring methods, if you tried before but stopped, but inside you still have the dream to speak English, this is your new home. Subscribe to this channel now and click the bell. In the next videos, I will show you step by step how to change the English you understand into the English you speak, with no fear. I am Jessica, and together we will break the wall and speak English with confidence. Let us describe people and objects in English. Describing is an important skill. You can tell others about a person or an object clearly. You will learn how to talk about physical appearance, personality, and objects. We start with physical appearance. Physical appearance is how someone looks. You can use simple words. A person can be tall. A person can be short. A person can be slim. A person can be strong. For example, you can say, I am tall. My friend is short. She is slim. He is strong. You can describe hair and eyes. Hair can be long or short. Hair can be black, brown, blonde, or red. Hair can be straight, curly, or wavy. Eyes can be brown, blue, green, or gray. You can say she has long brown hair. He has blue eyes. Clothes are part of appearance. Clothes can be casual or formal. Clothes can be colorful. You can say she wears a red dress. He wears a blue shirt. Clothes show style and personality. Now we talk about personality. Personality is how a person behaves. A person can be friendly. A person can be shy. A person can be serious. A person can be funny. You can say my teacher is friendly. My sister is shy. My father is serious. My friend is funny. You can give examples in conversations. You meet someone new. You say, hello, are you friendly? They answer, yes, I am friendly. You meet a quiet person. You say, are you shy? They say, yes, I am shy. Conversations make descriptions real and useful. We also describe objects. Objects are things around us. Objects have color. Objects have size. Objects have material. Objects have shape. Color can be red, blue, green, yellow, black, or white. Size can be small, medium, or large. Material can be wood, metal, plastic, or glass. Shape can be square, round, or rectangular. For example, you see a table. You say the table is large. The table is wooden. The table is rectangular. You see a ball. You say the ball is small. The ball is red. The ball is round. You can describe objects in conversations too. You are at a shop. You say, "How much is the blue chair?" The shop assistant says it is large and wooden. You see a bag. You say the bag is black. The bag is leather. The bag is small. You can mix descriptions. You can describe people and objects together. For example, she is tall. She wears a blue dress. She is friendly. She has long black hair. She has green eyes. You can describe a room. The room is small. The room is bright. The table is wooden. The chair is round. Practice is important. Look at people and objects. Speak about them in English. Use simple words. Start with physical appearance. Then add personality. Then describe objects. Repeat words and phrases to remember them. Mini conversation example. You meet a new friend. You ask, "How are you?" You ask, "Are you tall or short?" They answer, "I am short." You ask, "Are you friendly?" They answer, "Yes, I am friendly." You ask, "What color is your bag?" They answer, "My bag is red." Another example. You are at home. You see a chair. You ask, "What color is the chair?" Your friend says it is blue. You ask, "What material is the chair?" They say it is wooden. You ask, "What shape is the chair?" They say it is round. Descriptions help you speak clearly. You can talk about anyone and anything. You can make conversations easy. You can understand English better. You can give clear answers. You can use short and simple sentences. You can combine words to describe more details. Descriptions are everywhere. You describe your family. You describe your friends. You describe your school. You describe your house. You describe objects in shops. You describe objects in the street. Physical appearance, personality, and objects are the main categories. Words are simple and easy to remember. Use them daily. Speak slowly and clearly. Repeat descriptions. Ask questions. Give answers. Use mini conversations. Practice makes you confident. You can describe anything step by step. Start with one person or one object. Add details. Look at color, size, shape, material, personality, and hair or eyes. Keep sentences short and clear. Speak like this every day. Your English will improve. Mini conversation. You see a man. You ask, "Is he tall?" Your friend says, "Yes, he is tall." You ask, "Is he strong?" Your friend says, "Yes, he is strong." You ask, "Is he friendly?" Your friend says, "No, he is serious." You ask, "What color is his shirt?" Your friend says it is blue. This method helps you remember words. This method helps you describe people and objects easily. This method is practical. Use it every day. You will speak English naturally. You can describe people, objects, and places. You can ask and answer questions. You can give more details with simple words. You can speak in real situations. You can combine words to give full descriptions. You can repeat key words to remember them. You can practice with friends, family, or alone. Your descriptions will become clear. Your sentences will be short and useful. You will understand others. You will speak with confidence. You can describe anything around you. You can talk about your life, your house, your school, your friends, and your city. You can describe objects in shops, streets, or classrooms. Step by step, practice daily, and use simple sentences. Use physical appearance, personality, and object words. Ask questions, give answers, make mini conversations. Speak slowly. Repeat words. Look around and describe. You will become confident in English. Let us talk about house, home, and neighborhood. These words are very useful in daily life. You will learn how to describe rooms, furniture, streets, neighbors, and local services. You will also learn how to talk about safety, noise, and comfort. A house has many rooms. The main rooms are living room, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, and sometimes dining room. The living room is for sitting and relaxing. You can watch TV in the living room. You can have a sofa and chairs. You can have a table for drinks or books. The kitchen is for cooking. You can have a stove, a fridge, and a sink. You can have cupboards for food and dishes. You can have a small table in the kitchen for eating. You can describe your kitchen by saying, "My kitchen is big. My fridge is white. My table is round." Bedrooms are for sleeping. You can have a bed, a wardrobe, and a night table. You can have a lamp on the night table. You can describe a bedroom by saying, "My bedroom is small. My bed is comfortable. My wardrobe is brown." Bathrooms are for cleaning. You can have a shower, a toilet, and a sink. You can have a mirror on the wall. You can describe a bathroom by saying, "My bathroom is clean. My shower is hot. My mirror is big." Dining rooms are for eating. You can have a dining table and chairs. You can have a lamp above the table. You can describe it by saying, "My dining room is bright. My table is large. My chairs are comfortable." You can describe furniture in each room. Furniture can be new or old. Furniture can be wooden, plastic, or metal. You can describe it by saying, "The sofa is blue. The table is wooden. The chair is small." Now we talk about the neighborhood. A street is where your house is. Streets can be quiet or busy. You can have houses or apartments on your street. You can describe your street by saying, "My street is quiet. My street has many trees. My street is clean." Neighbors are people who live near you. Neighbors can be friendly or quiet. You can describe them by saying, "My neighbors are friendly. My neighbor is kind. My neighbors are children." Local services are important. Services can be a supermarket, a pharmacy, a park, or a school. You can describe them by saying, "There is a supermarket near my house. There is a park near my street. There is a school near my home." You can talk about safety. Safety means feeling safe in your home and neighborhood. You can describe it by saying, "My neighborhood is safe. My street has lights at night. I feel safe in my house." Noise is sound that can be loud or quiet. You can describe it by saying, "My street is noisy. There is traffic. My neighbors are quiet. There is no noise at night." Comfort is how pleasant your home is. You can describe it by saying, "My house is comfortable. My bedroom is cozy. My living room is warm." Mini conversation example. You meet a new friend. You ask, "Where do you live?" They say, "I live on Green Street." You ask, "Is your street quiet?" They say, "Yes, it is quiet." You ask, "Are your neighbors friendly?" They say, "Yes, my neighbors are very friendly." You ask, "What services are near your house?" They say, "There is a supermarket and a school near my house." Another example. You talk about your home. You say, "My living room is big. I have a blue sofa. I have a small table. My kitchen is clean. I have a white fridge. My bedroom is small but comfortable. I have a big bed. I have a brown wardrobe. My bathroom is clean. I have a hot shower. My mirror is large." You can combine descriptions. You can describe your house and neighborhood together. You can say, "My house is comfortable. My street is quiet. My neighbors are friendly. There is a park and a pharmacy near my home. My living room is bright. My kitchen is clean. My bedroom is cozy. My bathroom is modern." Practice daily. Look at your house and neighborhood. Speak in English. Use simple words. Describe rooms, furniture, street, neighbors, services, safety, noise, and comfort. Ask questions. Give answers. Make mini conversations. Mini conversation. You see a new apartment. You ask, is the living room big? Your friend says yes, it is very big. You ask, what color is the sofa? They say the sofa is red. You ask, is the kitchen clean? They say yes, it is clean. You ask, are the neighbors quiet? They say yes, they are very quiet. Descriptions help you communicate clearly. You can talk about your home, your street, and your neighborhood. You can ask questions in shops, schools, or parks. You can give details to visitors. You can describe comfort, safety, and noise. You can speak with confidence using short and clear sentences. Step by step, describe each room in your house. Describe furniture in each room. Then describe your street and neighbors. Add local services. Talk about safety, noise, and comfort. Use mini conversations. Repeat words and sentences to remember them. Speak slowly and clearly. Practice every day. Your English will improve. You can describe your home, neighborhood, and surroundings. You can talk about daily life. You can answer questions from others. You can give clear information to friends, family, or visitors. You can use simple words to give full descriptions. You can ask and answer questions about your house and neighborhood. You can describe your street, neighbors, and services in detail. Practice makes descriptions easy. You can speak confidently. You can describe anything around your home. You can talk about rooms, furniture, street, neighbors, and comfort. You can give details about safety and noise. You can combine words to give complete information. You can speak clearly in real situations. Let us talk about time, dates, and appointments. These topics are very useful in daily life. You will learn how to say the time, ask for the time, talk about days, months, and years, and make or cancel appointments. We start with saying the time. The clock has hours and minutes. You can say it is 1 o'clock. It is 2 o'clock. It is 3 o'clock. You can also say it is 10:15. It is 3:30. You can say it is 5:45. You can ask the time. You can say, what time is it? You can say, can you tell me the time? You can also ask, when does it start? When does it finish? For example, you ask a friend, what time is it? They answer, it is 4 o'clock. You can say the time in the morning, afternoon, and evening. You can say it is 8 in the morning. It is 3 in the afternoon. It is 7 in the evening. You can also say it is midnight. It is noon. Now we talk about days, months, and years. There are 7 days in a week. They are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can say today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Yesterday was Sunday. There are 12 months in a year. They are January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. You can say my birthday is in May. We go on vacation in July. Christmas is in December. Years are numbers. You can say 2025, 1990, or 2000. You can say I was born in 2000. The year is 2025. Next year is 2026. You can use dates in conversation. You can say today is April 28th. Tomorrow is April 29th. Now we talk about making appointments. You can ask, do you want to meet tomorrow? You can ask, what time is good for you? You can answer, yes, let us meet at 3 o'clock. You can also answer, no, I cannot. Can we meet on Friday? You can cancel appointments. You can say, I am sorry. I cannot come. Can we change the time? You can say, I am sick. I cannot go. Can we meet another day? You can also say, I have another meeting. Mini conversation example. You call a friend. You ask, what time is good for you tomorrow? They answer, 10 o'clock is fine. You ask, where do we meet? They answer, at the park. You ask, can we change the time? They answer, yes, 3 o'clock is good. Another example. You speak with your doctor. You ask, can I make an appointment for Monday? The doctor says yes at 9:30. You say thank you. The doctor says see you Monday. You call later. You say I am sorry. I cannot come on Monday. Can we meet Tuesday? The doctor says yes, Tuesday is fine. You can practice asking for the time. You can practice saying the time. You can practice talking about days and months. You can practice making appointments. You can practice canceling appointments. Use simple words. Speak slowly. Repeat the sentences to remember them. You can combine time and dates. You can say the meeting is on Friday at 10 o'clock. The party is on Saturday at 7 in the evening. My doctor appointment is on April 30th at 3:30. Mini conversation. You talk to a friend. You ask when is your birthday. They answer it is on May 15th. You ask what time does the party start. They answer it starts at 6 in the evening. You ask can I come early? They answer yes, come at 5:30. Another conversation. You speak with a colleague. You ask when is the next meeting? They answer it is on Wednesday at 9 o'clock. You ask can we change the time? They answer no, it is fixed. You say thank you. I will be there. Practice makes it easier. Look at the clock. Say the time. Look at the calendar. Say the day, month, and year. Ask questions about time and dates. Make appointments with friends, family, or doctors. Cancel appointments politely. Use short and clear sentences. Repeat words and phrases to remember them. Speak slowly and clearly. You can describe all daily activities with time. You can say I wake up at 7 in the morning. I go to work at 9 o'clock. I have lunch at 1 o'clock. I go home at 6 in the evening. You can talk about appointments. You can talk about birthdays. You can talk about meetings. You can talk about parties. Step by step, practice asking and saying the time. Practice talking about days, months, and years. Practice making and canceling appointments. Use mini conversations. Repeat words and sentences to remember them. Speak slowly. Use simple sentences. Your English will improve. You can talk about time and dates naturally. Let us talk about money, banking, and payments. These topics are very important in daily life. You will learn how to ask about prices, talk about costs, pay with cash, card, or online, and open a bank account or withdraw money. We start with asking about prices. You can ask how much is this? You can ask how much does it cost? You can also ask what is the price? You can use these questions in shops, markets, or online. For example, you are in a shop. You ask how much is this shirt? The shop assistant answers it is $10. You can answer questions about price. You can say it costs $5. You can say the price is $20. You can ask again if it is too expensive. You can say is there a discount? You can ask can I pay less? Now we talk about paying. There are 3 main ways to pay. You can pay with cash, with a card, or online. Cash is money in coins or bills. You can give the money to the cashier. For example, you buy a sandwich. You give $5. The cashier gives you change. You can say here is $5. Thank you. You can pay with a card. You can use a credit card or a debit card. You can say I want to pay with my card. You give your card to the cashier or use a card machine. You can ask, do you accept credit cards? Do you accept debit cards? You can pay online. You can use a phone, computer, or app. You can say I will pay online. You can follow instructions to pay. You can pay with a card or a digital wallet. Online payments are fast and safe. You can ask, is it safe to pay online? Now we talk about banks. Banks help you with money. You can open a bank account. You can say I want to open an account. You can choose a savings account or a checking account. The bank will ask for your ID and personal information. You can deposit money. You can say I want to deposit $50. The bank will add the money to your account. You can withdraw money. You can say I want to withdraw $100. You can use a bank teller or an ATM machine. Mini conversation example. You go to a shop. You ask how much is this bag? The cashier says it is $30. You say can I pay with a card? The cashier says yes, you can. You give your card. The cashier says thank you. Here is your bag. You say thank you. Another example. You go to the bank. You say I want to open an account. The bank clerk says do you have your ID? You say yes, here is my ID. The clerk says do you want a savings account or a checking account? You say I want a savings account. The clerk says thank you. Your account is ready. Mini conversation about withdrawing money. You go to an ATM. You insert your card. You type your PIN. You choose withdraw money. You select $50. The machine gives you the money. You take your money and your card. You can also ask about prices in daily life. You can say how much is a coffee? How much is a ticket? How much does this book cost? You can pay with cash or card. You can ask can I pay with my card? You can say I will pay cash. You can pay online for deliveries or services. Practice is very important. Look at prices in shops. Ask questions. Answer questions. Use cash, cards, and online payments. Go to a bank. Open an account. Deposit money. Withdraw money. Speak slowly and clearly. Repeat words and phrases to remember them. You can combine topics. You can say I buy a coffee. It costs $2. I pay with my card. I withdraw money from the bank. I deposit money in my account. You can describe prices, payments, and banking clearly in real situations. Mini conversation. You buy food in a market. You ask how much is this apple? The seller says it is $1. You say I will pay cash. You give $1. The seller says thank you. You buy another item. You ask can I pay with my card? The seller says yes. You pay with your card. Step by step, practice asking for prices, paying, and using the bank. Practice mini conversations. Repeat words to remember them. Use short and clear sentences. Speak slowly. You will become confident talking about money, banking, and payments in English. Let us talk about public services and daily tasks. These are important for living and working in a city. You will learn how to go to the post office, market, or laundry. You will learn how to ask for information in public buildings. You will also learn how to use services like hairdressers or repair shops. We start with the post office. The post office is for sending letters and packages. You can also buy stamps and envelopes. You can ask where is the post office? You can ask how much does it cost to send a letter? You can say I want to send this package. The clerk will ask where is it going? You give the address. You pay for the service. You can say thank you. Mini conversation example. You go to the post office. You ask excuse me, where can I send a letter? The clerk says over there, please. You give the letter. The clerk asks what is the address? You say it is 123 Main Street. The clerk says that will be $2. You pay. You say thank you. The clerk says you are welcome. Now we talk about the market. The market is for buying food and daily items. You can ask how much is this apple? You can ask do you have fresh vegetables? You can say I want 1 kilo of rice. You can pay with cash or card. You can say thank you. Mini conversation example. You are at the market. You ask how much is the bread? The seller says $1. You say I will take 2. You pay $2. You say thank you. The seller says you are welcome. Now we talk about the laundry. The laundry is for cleaning clothes. You can say I want to wash my clothes. You can ask how much does it cost to wash a shirt. You can ask how long does it take. The worker will tell you the price and time. You give your clothes. You pay or will pay later. Mini conversation example. You go to the laundry. You say I have 5 shirts to wash. The worker asks how soon do you want them? You say tomorrow is fine. The worker says that will be $10. You pay. You say thank you. The worker says see you tomorrow. Now we talk about asking for information in public buildings. You can ask where is the bathroom? Where is the office? Where can I find the service desk? You can ask how do I get a form? How do I make an appointment? Public buildings include City Hall, libraries, hospitals, and schools. Mini conversation example. You are in a library. You ask, excuse me, where is the information desk? The clerk says it is near the entrance. You ask, can I borrow a book? The clerk says yes, you need your library card. You say thank you. The clerk says you are welcome. Now we talk about using services like hairdressers or repair shops. At a hairdresser, you can say I want a haircut. You can ask how much does it cost? You can ask can you wash my hair? The hairdresser will tell you the price and do the service. You can pay with cash or card. Mini conversation example. You go to a hairdresser. You say I want a haircut. The hairdresser asks do you want a wash? You say yes, please. The hairdresser says that will be $15. You pay. You say thank you. The hairdresser says you are welcome. At a repair shop, you can say my car is not working. You can ask how much does it cost to fix it? You can ask how long will it take? The worker will explain the price and time. You leave your item for repair. You pay when it is ready. Mini conversation example. You go to a repair shop. You say my washing machine is broken. The worker asks what is the problem? You say it does not start. The worker says we can fix it in 2 days. It will cost $20. You agree and leave the machine. You can combine all these services in daily life. You can go to the post office, then the market. You can go to the laundry or a hairdresser. You can ask for information in public buildings. You can pay with cash, card, or online. You can leave items for repair and pick them up later. Practice daily. Visit public places. Ask questions. Give answers. Use short and clear sentences. Repeat words and phrases to remember them. Speak slowly and clearly. Mini conversation. You ask a friend, excuse me, where is the pharmacy? They answer it is next to the market. You ask how much is the medicine? They answer $5. You ask can I pay with my card? They answer yes. You pay. You say thank you. They say you are welcome. Step by step, practice each public service. Practice asking for prices, costs, and information. Practice paying and using services. Use mini conversations. Repeat sentences to remember them. Speak slowly. Your English will improve. You can handle daily tasks and public services naturally. Let us talk about problems and complaints. These situations happen in daily life. You will learn how to report a broken item or wrong order. You will learn how to ask for a refund or exchange. You will learn how to complain politely in shops or restaurants. We start with reporting a broken item. Sometimes you buy something and it does not work. You can say, excuse me, this item is broken. You can say it does not work. You can show the problem. The clerk or worker will listen and help you. Mini conversation example. You buy a lamp. You go home and it does not work. You return to the shop. You say, excuse me, this lamp is broken. The clerk asks what is wrong. You say the light does not turn on. The clerk says we can give you a new one. You say thank you. Now we talk about reporting a wrong order. Sometimes you receive the wrong food or item. You can say, excuse me, this is not what I ordered. You can show the correct order. The worker or waiter will check and fix it. Mini conversation example. You go to a restaurant. You order a chicken sandwich. The waiter brings a fish sandwich. You say, "Excuse me, I ordered chicken. This is fish." The waiter says, "I am sorry. I will bring the correct order." You say, "Thank you." Now we talk about asking for a refund. A refund means giving the money back. You can say, "I want a refund, please." You can say, "This item is not working. Can I get my money back?" The clerk will ask for the receipt or details. Mini conversation example. You buy a shirt. You go home and see it is torn. You go back to the shop. You say, "Excuse me, I want a refund." The clerk asks, "Do you have the receipt?" You say, "Yes, here it is." The clerk says, "Thank you. Here is your money." You say, "Thank you." Now we talk about asking for an exchange. An exchange means giving one item and taking another. You can say, "Can I exchange this item?" You can say, "I want the same item in another color." You can show the item you want. Mini conversation example. You buy a pair of shoes. They are too small. You go back to the shop. You say, "Excuse me, can I exchange these shoes?" The clerk asks, "What size do you want?" You say, "Size 9, please." The clerk says, "Here you are." You say, "Thank you." Now we talk about complaining politely. Politeness is very important. You can say, "Excuse me, there is a problem." You can say, "I am not satisfied with this service." You can say, "I am sorry, but this is not correct." Always speak clearly and calmly. Mini conversation example. You go to a cafe. You order coffee. It is cold. You say, "Excuse me, my coffee is cold. Can you make a new one?" The worker says, "I am sorry. I will make a new one." You say, "Thank you." Another example. You buy a book online. You receive the wrong book. You write an email. You say, "Hello, I ordered book A, but I received book B. Can I exchange it?" The store replies, "Yes, please send it back. We will send the correct book." You can combine all situations. You can report a broken item and ask for a refund. You can report a wrong order and ask for an exchange. You can complain politely in a shop or restaurant. You can always use "Excuse me, I am sorry, can you help me?" or "Thank you." Practice daily. Look for opportunities to use these phrases. Speak clearly and slowly. Show the problem if needed. Repeat sentences to remember them. Use mini conversations. Practice asking for a refund or exchange. Practice complaining politely. Mini conversation. You buy a juice. You open it. It is empty. You return to the shop. You say, "Excuse me, this juice is empty." The clerk asks what happened. You say, "It has no juice inside." The clerk says, "I am sorry. We can give you a new one or your money back." You say, "I want a refund." The clerk gives your money. You say, "Thank you." Step by step, practice reporting problems, asking for refunds, exchanges, and complaining politely. Speak slowly and clearly. Use short sentences. Repeat phrases. Practice mini conversations. Your English will improve. You will solve problems and make complaints confidently. Let us talk about celebrations and traditions. These are important in daily life and culture. You will learn how to talk about local holidays and customs. You will learn how to describe festivals, cultural events, and traditions. You will also learn how to invite people to parties and gatherings. We start with local holidays. Holidays are special days in a country. People often do special activities on holidays. You can say today is a holiday. People celebrate with family and friends. You can ask what holiday is it today. You can answer it is Independence Day. It is Christmas. It is New Year. Mini conversation example. You meet a friend. You ask what holiday is today. They say it is Labor Day. You ask how do people celebrate it. They say people rest and have picnics. You say that sounds nice. Now we talk about customs. Customs are traditional actions people do. You can say in my country, people greet with a handshake. You can say in my town, people eat special food on holidays. You can ask what are the customs in your country. You can answer we have dances and songs. Now we talk about festivals. Festivals are big celebrations. Festivals can be cultural, music, or food events. You can say the festival is fun. There are many people. There is music and food. You can ask what happens at the festival. You can answer there are dances, shows, and games. Mini conversation example. You ask a neighbor, do you go to the spring festival? They say yes, every year. You ask, what do you do there? They say we watch shows and eat food. You say that sounds fun. Now we talk about cultural events. Cultural events show art, music, and traditions. You can say there is a concert in the park. There is a painting exhibition. You can ask where is the event. You can answer it is in the city hall. It is at the museum. You can describe traditions. Traditions are actions passed from old people to new generations. You can say on New Year, we make fireworks. On Christmas, we decorate the tree. On Easter, we paint eggs. You can ask what traditions do you have. You can answer we cook special food. We visit family. Now we talk about inviting people to parties. You can say, do you want to come to my party? You can say, I invite you to my birthday. You can say we are having a barbecue. You can ask, can you come tomorrow? You can answer yes, I will come. No, I cannot come. Mini conversation example. You call a friend. You say, hello, I am having a party on Saturday. Do you want to come? They say yes, I want to come. You say great, it starts at 5. They say thank you, see you then. Another example. You see a neighbor. You say we are celebrating New Year at home. Do you want to join us? They say yes, I would love to. You say bring your family. They say thank you, we will come. You can combine festivals and invitations. You can say the city has a music festival. Do you want to go with me? You can say there is a food festival on Sunday. I invite you to come. You can describe the event and invite friends at the same time. Practice daily. Talk about holidays and customs. Describe festivals and cultural events. Invite people to parties. Speak clearly and slowly. Repeat phrases to remember them. Use mini conversations. Ask questions and give answers. Mini conversation. You talk to a friend. You ask, what are you doing for Christmas? They say we decorate the tree and eat dinner. You say that sounds nice. Do you want to come to my party on Friday? They say yes, I want to come. You say the party starts at 6. They say thank you, see you there. Step by step, practice talking about holidays, customs, festivals, and traditions. Practice inviting people to gatherings. Use short and clear sentences. Repeat phrases. Speak slowly and clearly. Your English will improve. You will describe celebrations and invite people with confidence. Let us talk about feelings and emotions. These words are very useful in daily life. You will learn how to talk about being happy, sad, tired, and angry. You will learn how to express stress, excitement, or surprise. You will also learn how to ask someone how they feel. We start with happy. Happy means feeling good or pleased. You can say I am happy today. You can say I feel happy. You can also say this news makes me happy. You can ask a friend, are you happy? Your friend can answer yes, I am very happy. Mini conversation example. You meet a friend. You ask, how are you today? They say I am happy. I passed my exam. You say that is great. I am happy for you. Now we talk about sad. Sad means feeling bad or unhappy. You can say I am sad today. You can say I feel sad. You can say I am sad because it is raining. You can ask a friend, "Are you sad?" They can answer, "Yes, I am sad." Mini conversation example. You see a friend crying. You ask, "Why are you sad?" They say, "I lost my wallet." You say, "I am sorry. I hope you find it soon." Now we talk about tired. Tired means feeling you need rest or sleep. You can say, "I am tired. I feel tired. I am tired because I worked a lot." You can ask, "Are you tired?" Your friend can answer, "Yes, I am very tired." Mini conversation example. You meet a friend. You ask, "How are you?" They say, "I am tired. I worked all day." You say, "You should rest. It will help you." Now we talk about angry. Angry means feeling upset or mad. You can say, "I am angry. I feel angry. I am angry because someone was rude." You can ask, "Are you angry?" Your friend can answer, "Yes, I am angry." Mini conversation example. You talk to a friend. You ask, "Why are you angry?" They say, "Someone took my seat." You say, "I understand. That is not fair." Now we talk about stress. Stress means feeling worried or under pressure. You can say, "I am stressed. I feel stressed. I am stressed because of work." You can ask, "Are you stressed?" Your friend can answer, "Yes, I am very stressed." Mini conversation example. You see a friend. You ask, "Are you stressed?" They say, "Yes, I have many tasks today." You say, "Take a deep breath. It will help." Now we talk about excitement. Excitement means feeling very happy and energetic. You can say, "I am excited. I feel excited. I am excited about the trip." You can ask, "Are you excited?" Your friend can answer, "Yes, I am excited." Mini conversation example. You ask a friend, "Are you excited for the party?" They say, "Yes, I cannot wait." You say, "Me too. It will be fun." Now we talk about surprise. Surprise means feeling shocked or amazed. You can say, "I am surprised. I feel surprised. I am surprised by the gift." You can ask, "Are you surprised?" Your friend can answer, "Yes, I am very surprised." Mini conversation example. You see a friend. You say, "I have a gift for you." They say, "Really?" "I am surprised." You say, "Open it and see." Now we talk about asking someone how they feel. You can ask, "How do you feel?" You can ask, "Are you okay?" You can ask, "How are you today?" You can ask, "Are you happy or sad?" You can answer with, "I feel happy, sad, tired, angry, stressed, excited, or surprised." Mini conversation example. You meet a friend. You ask, "How do you feel today?" They say, "I feel tired." You say, "You should rest. You will feel better." Another conversation. You ask, "How are you?" They say, "I feel stressed." You say, "I understand. Take a break if you can." You can combine feelings. You can say, "I am happy but tired." "I am excited but a little stressed." "I am surprised and happy." You can describe your emotions clearly. You can ask questions to understand others. Practice daily. Look at your feelings. Speak about them in English. Ask your friends how they feel. Use short and clear sentences. Repeat words to remember them. Use mini conversations. Speak slowly and clearly. Step by step, practice happy, sad, tired, angry, stressed, excited, and surprised. Practice asking and answering questions about feelings. Repeat sentences. Speak clearly. Your English will improve. You will talk about emotions naturally and understand others better. Let us talk about public places and services. Public places are locations that anyone can visit. Libraries, gyms, and museums are examples. Public services include buying tickets, paying for services, or asking for help. You will learn how to ask for help, understand rules, and buy tickets or pay for services. We start with asking for help. Asking for help is important in public places. You can say, "Excuse me, can you help me?" You can ask, "Where is the book section?" You can ask, "How do I use this machine?" You can ask, "Where is the entrance?" Mini conversation example. You go to the library. You ask, "Excuse me, where is the science book section?" The librarian says it is on the second floor. You say thank you. Now we talk about asking for help in the gym. You can ask, "How do I use this equipment?" You can ask, "Can you show me how to exercise?" You can ask, "Where is the locker room?" You can answer, "Yes, the locker room is there." Follow the rules for safety. Mini conversation example. You are at the gym. You ask, "Can you show me how to use this treadmill?" The trainer says, "Yes, put your feet here and start slowly." You say thank you. I will try. Now we talk about asking for help in the museum. You can ask, "Where is the painting section?" You can ask, "Can I take pictures?" You can ask, "What time does the museum close?" You can answer, "The museum closes at 5 p.m. Mini conversation example. You visit a museum. You ask, "Where is the dinosaur exhibit?" The worker says it is on the first floor. You say thank you. Now we talk about understanding basic rules. Rules are important to stay safe and follow instructions. In libraries, you can say, "Be quiet. Do not eat here." You can ask, "Is it allowed to bring food?" You can answer, "No, please do not eat." In gyms, you can say, "Wear sports shoes. Clean the equipment after use." You can ask, "Can I bring my water bottle?" You can answer, "Yes, you can drink water." In museums, you can say, "Do not touch the exhibits. Do not run." You can ask, "Can I take photos?" You can answer, "Yes, but no flash." Mini conversation example. You go to a library. You ask, "Can I talk here?" The librarian says, "Please be quiet." You say, "Okay, thank you." Now we talk about buying tickets. Many public places require tickets. You can say, "I want one ticket for the museum." You can ask, "How much is a ticket?" You can answer, $5. You can ask, "Can I pay with a card?" You can answer, "Yes, you can pay with card or cash." Mini conversation example. You go to the museum ticket office. You say, "One ticket, please." The worker says that is $5. You pay. They say thank you. Enjoy the museum. You say thank you. Now we talk about paying for public services. You can pay for bus tickets, entrance fees, or classes. You can say, "I want to pay for 1 month of gym." You can ask, "How much is it?" You can answer, $50. You can ask, "Can I pay online?" You can answer, "Yes, you can pay online or at the desk." Mini conversation example. You go to the gym. You ask, "How much is 1 month?" The worker says $50. You pay with your card. They say thank you. You say thank you. You can combine these situations. You can say, "I go to the library. I ask for help to find a book. I follow the rules and stay quiet. I go to the gym. I ask how to use the treadmill. I wear sports shoes. I go to the museum. I ask where the painting section is. I buy a ticket and enjoy the exhibits." Practice daily. Ask for help in libraries, gyms, and museums. Understand basic rules. Buy tickets and pay for services. Speak clearly and slowly. Repeat words and phrases to remember them. Use mini conversations. Ask questions and give answers. Mini conversation. You meet a friend at the museum. You ask, "Where is the art section?" They say it is on the second floor. You ask, "Can we take pictures?" They say, "Yes, no flash." You say thank you. Let us go. Another conversation. You go to the gym. You ask, "How do I use the weights?" The trainer says, "Lift slowly. Keep your back straight." You say, "Okay, thank you. I will try." Step by step, practice public places and services. Practice asking for help. Practice understanding rules. Practice buying tickets and paying for services. Use short and clear sentences. Repeat phrases. Speak slowly. Your English will improve. You will feel confident in public places and when using services. These were the topics for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, do not forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Comment below and tell us what you think about this video. Learning English is very important. Speaking English can open new opportunities. You can talk to people from other countries. You can travel and understand other cultures. You can get better jobs and study abroad. But many people feel shy or nervous when speaking English. That is normal. You just need practice and the right method. If you want to unlock your English speaking skills quickly, we have something special for you. We left a link in the comments. This link gives you access to the English Fluency Code. This program has helped thousands of students around the world. It helps you speak English naturally and with confidence. The English Fluency Code works for beginners and for people who already know some English. You will learn how to think in English, speak without hesitation, and understand conversations easily. You will practice real situations like talking to friends, ordering food, asking for directions, or making small talk. Many students feel blocked before speaking. They understand English, but their voice disappears when it is time to talk. The English Fluency Code helps you remove this block. You will start speaking English step by step. You will see fast results and gain confidence in every conversation. The program is simple and practical. You can use it at home, on your phone, or anywhere you want. You do not need complicated rules or long grammar lessons. You will focus on speaking and real communication. You will repeat exercises and phrases until you feel comfortable. Thousands of students already changed their English with this method. They speak without fear and understand native speakers. You can be one of them too.